Oh. Hey, Titus. Oh, I wasn't prepared for this. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Man, they really did ruin him in the remake.
Oh, jeez. He's looking alright. A little weird. That hit me? I, was trying to clean up some side quests before starting, and then it took like an hour. Whoa. I was like, oh, I can get one in real quick. So, but luckily, with the power of Clown World, we get to fight an enemy named Titus. I saw him. But yes, hello, I've been doing side quests, and we're gonna do some more and some hunts before finishing the game. Because they were, ooh.
Whoa.
Because a lot of them were okay. I recorded some of the, can you fall over? Please? Oh, what was my, okay, cool. Oh, you're not gonna stay staggered long enough, it's fine.
Nice.
Felt right.
Like...
Yeah, it feels right. I don't think I can...
Oh.
No, I missed it. It's still gonna deal damage, so whatever. Ow. What are you doing? That's still gonna hit me? Joshua, no! Right, so using Rift Slip, it like, I swear to God, it increases your ability to get parries. I'm about to get stepped on.
I could definitely believe that.
Ow! Wrong button. Oh well. If I needed to get out of here, I could. But I don't. Then I can...
Wow, jeez, Billy. Two limit breaks.
It's ideal. Because I want to just... I just want to ride on Odin there and just get Zantetsuken's and use the more exciting moveset and then just shit out limit breaks whenever I need to otherwise. Because Zantetsuken just does anything I need it to do, pretty much. For ad clear. And then I have Ignition also, just to get things like on top of each other, because why not? So yeah, I got, and then I keep, if I don't have a Zantetsuken ready to go, when something gets staggered, I still have Lightning Rod, and then I Mega Flare it, or Giga Flare it. And then I have Giga Flare on Phoenix, because the gap close has turned out to be incredibly useful in boss fights. To get on top of them, to then dodge behind them. Anyway, there's a bunch of people in Waloed worshipping a thing, and then an elevator opened up, and a thing came out named Titus. These people were like worshipping these things. They were of the same faith as Barnabas. Oh, jeez. Well, that's our boy. That's one of the Undying.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
Joshua, heal him. I know you're here.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
All I've learned from these side quests are all the Undying are
Your duty will be done.
Ironically ready to fucking die. They're all freaks.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Oh no, did they just turn a Kashik? Now I have to kill them? Hey. Come on, shish kebab him. That's a perfect stinger line.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Every time he says founder, I think of the founding titan. I think he's praying to that. Hey, I need healing potions. The guy what's this? What the fuck?
Will damage, is that just the Zantetsuken meter?
The will damage.
The other thing,
no. Your stats called will.
Oh, okay.
They explain this at some point. Let's see. Because it doesn't matter. Stagger ability. Okay. So it makes that Gungnir can stagger better. Okay, that's cool.
Welcome.
But yeah, I did the quest to further expand my bag, in which Clive goes,
anything else?
Can't you just like get me a bigger one? And he's like, no, I'm gonna make it so that the buckle on your bag is now very pliable and smooth, very supple, so you could shove more potions in it. And Clive goes, whatever, man. You fucking say so, dude. Well, might as well finish this quest. Weirdo.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole. I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Oh yes, the Mickelberg report. The third chair report into the teachings of the Ashen Savior cult. Its outer edges stained with the same man's lifeblood.
Thank you, my lord.
Jill, you really gotta stop sending these people to their death.
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him. If you could not save him, no one could. The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted.
Every side quest, by the way, ends the same way. An ether flood suddenly shows up.
That life was death by another name. Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives. Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms. A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them.
Even though both your leaders tell you to stop doing that.
That is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once.
God, they're even called martyrs.
My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
I'm gonna be so overloaded. Okay, worth it. Okay. Great. Also, all these people just give me their signboards when I finish their quests. So this is good, because I need that orichalcum to make, not Ultima weapon, but but whatever the strongest weapon you can make in this mode is. And they opened up my mind. I don't know what that means. Okay. Sorry to start there, but it was kind of interesting. The idea that one of the Undying goes to help let these people... He goes and defends their faith. One that is not his own because he believes it's their right to do so.
Sure.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, fair enough.
This side quest kind of sucked. Whatever. It was...
With the
yeah, with Lubor being a bear, they all turn on him. Then a bunch of kids say, like, 3 things, and then they're all like, oh, I guess we're sorry. Yet, like,
fair enough.
I wanted Clive to fucking start yelling at these people. It was so infuriating, and it just didn't have the proper payoff. It was just a little shallow and really petty. But oh yeah, let's go do this. It's gonna be faster here. Maybe going from here. Let's go do a hunt. Because I might need more stuff. And I haven't done any S-rank hunts on stream. Oh, you know what? I have a worse weapon equipped than the one I can have equipped. But yeah, so you can make Ragnarok at the end of one of the quests. And then they give you the crafting recipe for... Oh my god, what's it? Gottenbergen Foggin
Oh my god, yeah,
something
you should
weird.
that.
It is a long ass name. But I could have completed the Ragnarok part of the quest prior to last night's stream, I think, or some of the stuff in last night's stream.
Good girl.
Faster!
So that's why I have a better, lower quality weapon now, because I just upgraded whatever I could buy.
I'm actually curious about looking it up. Can you pull up the name of that weird sword? Is that possible?
Yeah, I can. I think it's in my... I think it's here somewhere. Yeah, Gottendammerung!
Gotterdammerung. I'll look it up right now.
The Gottendammerung.
Gotterdammerung.
Goddamn. Anyway, we're gonna go fight a Manicore.
Let's see. Twilight of the Gods. It's German for Twilight of the Gods. It's the last of Witcher Ragnar's 4 musical dramas.
Gorgamera. It's a Gorgamera. What's that mean? Hello. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Stay close, Torvald.
Delta attack.
Okay, this guy's got a little bit more going on.
Fire and flame!
Damn. Really? Just do this and knock him down, potentially. Hey, get back here. Really? Ah. Fuck.
Okay, so it's the German translation of the word Ragnarok.
Oh, okay. Oh, wrong button. Come on. God, I wish I could... That's fine. That was good damage. Delta Force? Cool. I feel like Arm of Darkness should just be like a toggle regardless of whatever state I'm in. It's kind of annoying to have to like cancel into it or be at neutral to go into it. I guess that's what Rift Slip's potentially for.
Right.
Brother. I don't know. It's asshole's fault for going to the edge of the arena. You know what? It's off cooldown, I'm using it. God damn it. SOL Finn. That looked right.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
That's bad.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
I think the bosses might scale.
That's a good call, actually.
They definitely deal damage.
It definitely seems to have been the case. Every boss was probably about the correct difficulty in the game so far.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see if that... Yeah, so that's Gav and Byron over there.
And hopefully they do. Like, hopefully that just is the case.
Right. So I'm curious though. I know where the final S rank hunt is. I don't know if I have to do all the others first or if it's just on the field. We did just run into Pandemonium though.
Which is a
So-
weird name for that guy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
His
Yeah.
Pandemonium's like a place, and like,
Here you are.
It's a summon in 8.
okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's like a wind monster in 8.
Yeah, because I'm seeing 9, it's an entire area.
Yeah, which is it's also an area in 2. I got the Genji glove. What do you do? Wow. It's just damage. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Okay. Very well.
Twin sides hundreds of leagues.
Just damage it is. Yeah, let's go see if I can just go do that. If that hunt's just available. Or better yet, let's see if I can craft the sword first. I might be able to. Because I needed Orichalcum, and that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, there's also a Torgal side quest where you,
Get a boat or something, yeah.
yeah, you travel over here, and this was like your original hideaway when you were a kid, and Torgal had been like collecting keepsakes of yours. It's revealed that he has the gold thing around his ankle because he kept chewing on it when Sid found him. That's pretty much it. And make me this sword.
What's Sancfordian, do you?
What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need 2 dark steel and 1 primitive battle horn.
And?
Well, let's just grab these while we're here. Gav.
You alright?
For linings.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
The dad who stepped
Back in
up.
the north, families would always make gifts when a bear was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything
Ready
I can
for
do to help?
ready for what?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the
Ooh.
feather of a silver chocobo.
I can do white.
There's naught luckier in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose arse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call.
Oh no.
You're a good friend, Clive.
Yeah. I have a white chocobo. Does that count? What'll he know? Unless it's like actually lustrous. So Byron, Three's Company.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved. But such are the times we live in, huh?
Red.
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman.
That's true.
But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
Yeah, Rutherford's
I
just
should
from
have
one of the noble
expected the
houses
worst.
of
But I was rather hoping the great and good
This
of the
area.
realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. we must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity.
Chaos.
A unity that transcends even the
Chaos.
borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion.
Right, this
Field
guy.
Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
This guy that's just in a cutscene.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel...
Excellent.
No. Thank...
It's a bit of a grandiose quest. We're gonna reunite the realm now, huh?
I was gonna say, thank God they didn't reunite the realm in Game of Thrones.
I feel like the Game of Thrones isms fell off like halfway through the playthrough. Maybe we just got numb to it all.
Perhaps it's for the best.
Maybe we just settled in. Okay, let me see here. What was one of the items I needed? It was like dark something and... Well, this could be anything. Oh, I think these are all fallen monsters, that's why.
Yeah, like, for me personally, if it's like a Game of Thrones reference, I'm looking for something specific. Rather than, like, a general thing that could really apply to a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Right, I was really just trying to go the extra mile with it.
Oh, God. Yeah, let me go see if I can just go fight this thing. Not there. Here. Not gonna worry about these side quests over here. They're nothing too important, it seems.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Unless it's gonna pop out right now, I don't think it's here. Yeah, I believe it should just be right here. Yeah, so I might have to do more hunts to get it to pop up. Oh well. Then I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, that's fine. Not doing that. I'm curious about that. Let me go look at this.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
Oh, this is this? Oh, I don't know. Fuck it.
Time to fight.
Caution, brother. If I get to fight in an arena, I'm doing it.
That'll do, girl.
Quick door to save me.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. Let me check the ground floor.
Then I'll search the upper level.
Be honest, I don't really remember what this woman's side quest is. Something to do with her former employer?
At the walls. Bad enough to turn a bearer. I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open.
Oh, I love when we're inside. Oh dear. The momentary creative designation. The Kingdom of Walud hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention therefore of is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursual of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity. Okay.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they...
Cool. Unique monster, please. Oh, thank God. Need as many of those as we can to fight Ultima.
Oh, I missed it. What did you pick up?
I have sharp fangs.
Was it like 10,000 sharp fangs?
I was only 20, unfortunately. Recommendation concerning the Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waluder lives.
Minimal loss of Waluder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Ah. Memorandum of Kuza Beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted it to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be a preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding
Jesus
bearers to it.
Christ.
This is even worse than I'd feared.
Where the fuck is this thing?
Nothing but Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
We got a staircase? Or do I just go to the other side? Oh. Lads. Thank you, Joshua.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of the bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Oh yeah, the Kuza Beast
Perhaps
key.
it will fit one of the doors downstairs. Finish up here, then come and find me when...
All right.
Anything else over here? More dudes. Oh, more sharp fangs. Nice. Okay, great. Not bad, game. What? No gyro controls to turn the key?
Let's see what we can find down here.
I assume DualShock's controllers still have gyro in them.
Yeah, because 4 did. I don't see why 5 wouldn't.
Yeah. This place is loaded.
It's always funny accidentally emoting in Bloodborne because of that.
Right, it was you hold X and like shake it a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It would just be like a thing you might do. And all of a sudden you're poop walking.
She sounds close.
Okay, hold on. It's just not faster. Hey.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But
They're Akashic.
everyone else...
Where's the monster?
Thank the Founder.
Know her?
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris.
I'm gonna fight
Keep the
it.
girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
This unique enemy?
It's out there waiting for me.
Oh.
I can't let it
Oh.
Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
That's quite big.
A behemoth, if you will.
I hope it's called Bear Eater. I feel like is there other
That's a
chocobo eaters?
mouthful.
What?
Get it?
Oh,
Who's a beast? This is a bounty. Maybe this unlocks the other hunt. Because, it's a behemoth.
I can't let that happen.
Wasn't that cool? Ow.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, because other than the Chocobo Eater in 10, do you know if there's other Chocobo Eaters in the series?
I don't think so. I love that attack.
It's like, it's interesting to me because like that fight's so like memorable and like
Right.
neat that like in my mind I'm always looking for a Chocobo Eater in a Final Fantasy game. They just don't exist.
What? My dodge just didn't come out. Cool. Where am I?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Nice try.
Party time. Oh, I might be too close. No, I'm good. I'm good. Cooked him.
Nice.
Seems
So
good.
cool.
Love Lightning Rod. Behemoth Shackle, used in crafting. Well, it certainly hasn't stopped kings and emperors throughout history from trying. Every attempt to tame behemoths has invariably ended in tragic failure. Or rather, it had until the Kingdom of Walud discovered a means to influence the beast's primitive mind in the forms of an enchanted shackle that presumably works similar to crystal fetters, without impending ethereal channeling. Jeez. Stuff made for war always advances technology the most.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our
They really made it
separate ways.
rock colored.
He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Still amazed these keep teleporting me. Not that it's a big deal, right? Like, I don't care.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
That reminds me, we have to talk to
She
Asta
is.
one last time here.
Slowly but surely.
Helpless
She's far
romantic.
tougher than she looks.
Uh-huh.
I thank the flames we found.
She
her.
finally realizes who her true love is.
No,
Is it
we
Goots?
did.
No.
I'm sorry we weren't able to save
Well, she's
Chadwick.
wrong then.
There's
definitely
no need to
wrong.
apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course.
And his Doris gonna get a proper cutscene.
You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. but we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore, so we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
She gonna give me a signpost also? She might. A measly 2 seconds. Who cares?
Yeah, what's it, like 20 seconds?
Yeah, if that. Let's see. Asta. She has different outfits sometimes. She has what's her name's outfit on right now? Eloise's outfit.
Eloise?
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along he was here, standing right beside me.
How you don't go to Clive first thing I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I can't be in love with the guy. The main man. Unless well, let's see. His brother's dying. Theon's gay. Goots is stupid. Otto's old.
Torgal's a dog.
Torgal's a dog. She's like, wait a minute, I gotta hold on, wait, he is a dog. He goes pretty high on the list then. Gav also gay probably, and also married now.
He's definitely married though.
Gay and married to a woman who is pregnant. Right here. Yo, Tay, I want to give you a hug for being so squandered. You are introduced with a mysterious character as another mysterious character to never be given a proper introduction, and then you are side fucking lined.
Just like Shion?
Like Shion.
His tea stop the fits.
Ataria, on the other hand, what a woman. Who are you?
You nearly collapsed back there.
It seems
It was
so.
just a touch of the vapors. I'll be fine.
Let me see something here. Let's see how little girl's feeling.
There's so much food in the hideaway. Sometimes, in my cell, my tummy rumbled so loud that Chadwick would sneak me some gruel from his bowl. I miss him. He would have liked this place.
Great voice acting on that little girl. Okay, here, let's do this. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Let me find these. Probably in here somewhere.
Mid.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's gonna be a little quiet for some reason.
Most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over. What? It's everything.
So these kids disassembled something, and she needs a tiny cogwheel for some reason.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
Perfect!
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Right, so the whole side quest, she's attempted... It sounds like you're trying to gather something for her to build the Enterprise into an airship.
Uh-huh.
And instead...
Oh.
She's building a prototype.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. I want to say this is identical to, like, the one in 5 or 4 or something.
Sure. It looks a bit like the Tantalus.
Titan's tits.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to
I
fly,
love
was it?
in-universe curses.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys.
Simply not true. It's all you do.
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Made with the forethought to maybe we shouldn't make aerial weapons of war.
Of course.
Interesting.
If I'm putting
Right.
this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. And here was the actual really good one, I think. So this came from a quest where we have to... God, that's loud. Pretty much pay off our debts to a bunch of people. One of our, the guy with the blonde hair back there, he's been keeping the books and he hasn't been keeping them well. So we owed a bunch of money to Martha, the Dame, and Karen, and Otto gave us basically some emergency funds, jewelry, in fact, to give to them, to those three. Which is funny because Martha immediately accepts it. The Dame's like, no, I don't want it. And Karen's like, no, I don't want it. But then they accepted it anyway after Clive, you know, basically insisted they did. But then it just comes back to this cutscene here. Oh, this is long because this is the last 15 minutes. I probably skipped through some of this. Sorry.
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Actually, wait, this is good because I was standing up while I was doing this, and I accidentally like stretched backwards and hit the X button on a piece of dialogue that I missed. Okay, yeah, I was there. Okay. Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that desk of yours and don't get up before those ledges are squared. Okay. Yeah, see, I accidentally skipped it.
Yeah, it boggles me that every game with like dialogue like this doesn't have a
text log.
Yeah.
Many times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know?
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
This cutscene's weird to me because I guess that dude in the back's meant to be Blackthorn.
His own good was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown.
And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him.
Yeah, like that's Blackthorn's outfit.
Us true.
Unless there was a character earlier that died.
I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that.
Oh, you know what? That might have been the cook at the previous hideaway.
Just the ramblings of a time.
Sure.
Yeah. I think that was the cook, actually.
Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone. I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to show that one. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I think Kenneth was the name of the cook, and that's totally who that was.
yeah, yeah. Now that I was seeing it. Well, oh, hold up. Yeah. It awoke. We fight. Actually, what's my potion situation?
Haida Marie has taken a liking to her new home. How her spirit survived Balmung Dark unbroken, I'll never know.
Still alive, are ya?
Okay, we're good.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Let's talk to Joshua then. So this is for the Jill quest.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course.
You don't know Joshua?
You
didn't tell him,
on his
Clive?
annual tour of the duchy, and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first
She
time
rode
Father
up your
had allowed
man's
us to
hill.
join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
You wallowing in misery. Yeah, let's prioritize doing this actually. Because like if these end up taking too long, we're just gonna head to the end. And like if we don't do like Byron's quest or whatever, I don't really care. Gav's quest, I love the guy, but it's not directly
Probably not
about
making
him.
me cry.
Yeah.
Or maybe it would.
Kind of a toss-up. I was wondering when I'd be allowed over here. Here be Ross Fields. They're dead. Gosh, if only we had some sort of water power.
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's no weapon spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking.
Oh God.
Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
God, imagine how much of a waste of time it would be. That all that's here. It's been closed off that long. So I guess that's every location here discovered. Good God.
I like to think
all of these?
Leviathan had a dominant, and they just like turned into a whale and were like, "Yo, I love it under the sea," and just never came back.
Out of here.
they just gone.
Good for them. I think I got all of. Somehow Sandbreck's like the smallest area. Not small per se, but okay.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Just in case. Let me just see what this needed
What do I owe
again.
the honor? What do you want?
Primitive battle horn and dark steel. Primitive battle horn and dark steel. Battle horn.
Say what you will. Lady
Battle.
Karen has seen our...
Yeah, I'm thinking, has that always been growing up like that? Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and
This
say
may have
it's
the-
improved.
Yeah, I think this is definitely more lush than it was.
Yeah.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Alright, back to Mansell.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
I'm gonna do this just so I can fight a dude real quick. One more Dragoon. Oh wow, he's right there. Hey buddy. I'm behind you. Oh. Splendent heart. You gonna triple jump? Bop, bop.
You're the outlaw!
Alright, this thing.
Who drove his highness to madness on your knees!
We're pals now. We hang out.
He hasn't heard. And he doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Might of the Splendid Heart. That's not a time of day.
Only your death will
Should be able to pull this off. Oh, easily.
Fucking big chillin'.
There we go. All right. I just kill him. Yeah. Cool.
glad to have you back at his side.
Clive, did you even try to tell him?
Me and my best friend Dion.
We're pals now. Slander. See, look, I can use his powers, turns into Bahamut. No! Fiend, that guy's got a gun.
Who?
That guy right there.
Oh!
He's got a gun.
This won't be easy.
Nope. Man with a gun. Elden Ring ass enemy. Yeah, I guess there's not another obelisk out here. They really do make that noise.
Oh, but as I was like saying earlier, baffles me that Star Rail doesn't have a text log.
Where do we even start?
Oh yeah, it's rough.
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Like, of all the quality of life features a game like that could have, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was one of the first things I noted was like, you're telling me this game doesn't have a text log? This game got dialogue. Okay. Alright, Jesus, guys. Alright. What's going on here? I don't have other crowd control stuff and I just lose my mind, apparently. Not what I want to do. Clive.
DragonNet sounds like a website for dragon like scaly porn, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
You know what? See, isn't that cool? I guess I should do this actually, and I was informed new enemies approach. Oh, okay.
Get it back.
It's over.
Why did new enemies approach? Minotaur main. Oh, more sharp fangs. Good. Whatever those are used
Harder than
for.
I expected.
Did I make it hard for you, Clive?
But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Alright, just skip to the part where she's here and play the cutscene.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Better unequip Ramu. Ramu. Jill. The FF7 flower bed. We're going to it. The what? Oh, no one bloody remembers it. Not even Nomura.
Jill,
Especially not Nomura.
there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
He's secure in the relationship. He knew she would say yes. So he just started leaving.
Yeah, this man knows.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me.
Oh.
And you have. Again and again.
Have come.
You have come.
Wait, that's what that was?
Okay.
Never one ever told me.
Where do you see us?
It never
When
told
all
me.
this is over.
Asking the big questions.
Don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins.
You know somewhere else?
Everything we've been through.
We're going to Japan.
The realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Oh, you need space? Okay.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
My man.
I never was much good at garlands. But it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Put it on.
Another item we can't wear?
Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything.
Our child. What?
It's exactly what I needed.
Push him down.
By the way, I'm pregnant.
You
Aww.
are my treasure.
He's like, damn, he stinks so good.
Well, he smells like a dog.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Oh? Song of Winter, Autumn Gone from Frosted Lips. Oblivion! Reduce Diamond Dust cooldown time by 7.5 seconds. If I fuck Dion, does he give me something that reduces Giga Flare cooldown? Gotta go, Jill. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing Fortune. Okay. And so the same thing happened with Joshua. It's gotta be the remnants of a crystal. It has crystal...
Yeah.
Parts on it. Like
I can see that being the Leviathan one.
Well, none of them were... Like, I still think this too, but like, unless I missed something, I don't believe the mother crystals were ever associated with a specific dominant.
You know what? That's true.
It just makes sense that would be how it works.
Well, how many were in the game? 5?
You know what? There were 5 in the game, and there are 8 total. Yeah, so I guess that should be how it works. They just never addressed it as such.
Right. Because
that one was quite light, so yeah, that's probably... And it is from the people of the region, so yeah, I guess that is the case.
So some checked out and some kind of didn't.
Let's
because
think.
it's like the one right next to Rosfield's manor was like red, right?
Phoenix, fire.
But then it's like which
yellow,
one was Rama's?
So Ramu's, I suppose. One of them was.
Because it would have been Odin's. Would have been the one
we can find this information out. Actually, let's go do that. It told us where they were. I think we looked at this off stream, but let me do this then. Yeah, there's 3 lost mother crystals, and one of them was in Zemix. I know that much, which is the hole in the middle of the world. One of them was in the Northern Territories, and I think there was another one in Ash. So the one in Ash would be the Ramu one, presumably. No. Because Barnabas was from down here.
So maybe the Odin one was
The
down
Odin
there,
one
and it
was
the
probably,
Rama one,
or it was even
Waloed.
from southern, more south even. Yeah, so this might have been the Rama one.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I can believe that.
It was purple.
It was
right?
very purple.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
What is this?
Not the.
Having
Not
never
that.
visited, I cannot tell you exactly.
Oh,
when
okay. It's just this. Right.
Not
so
that the lightning in this game is purple.
This
a
particular
little purple.
It's definitely blue.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Oh shit! That looks like the Neo 2 character creator.
But I've been playing Star Rail, and in my mind, lightning is purple now.
She's naked. The mother of King Barnabas of Waloed, or at least an Ultima summoned illusion of her at His Majesty's... Okay. One of the few surviving descendants of the children of Zemix, who fled from Valisthea and took refuge in the Outer Continent, only returning generations later. She and her clan were devout believers in the Circle of Malleus, whose teachings she instilled in her son, teachings and memories that he treasures to this day. Alas, her beliefs were also to prove her downfall as she was killed in a raid by the followers of a rival religion.
That's a good touch that it's called the Outer Continent.
A vast landmass situated far from Valisthean shores. Aside from the most intrepid traders, few have been known to brave the journey there or back, for which reason the character and customs of its people remain a mystery to most. Legends claim that remnants of the fallen fled thither from the twins when their civilization collapsed, but even the most bookish continental would be hard-pressed to explain what became of them in the intervening millennium. The Circle of Malleus, the ancient religion from which more recent savior cults grew, and its beliefs were originally drawn from murals left behind by the people who lived near the Mother Crystal, Zemix. Right, the Mother Crystal was called Zemix. That's the hole. So there was a Mother Crystal wiped off the face of the planet that way.
Mm-hmm.
But while at one point it was a faith followed throughout Valisthea, time and fading memory, ancient... Yeah, okay. The what?
Gallarhorn.
The Gallarhorn. An aging fortress in the western reaches of the Kingdom of Waloed. Similar to other constructs across Valisthea, the keep appears to have been built on the site of ancient ruins. Okay, this is where Joshua went. Okay. So here we go. Drake's Horn. A mother crystal which stood in southern Ash, an area now lost to the Blight. The fall of Drake's Horn left Drake's Spine the only mother crystal on the continent and sparked a decades-long conflict for control of its ethereal bounty. After much bloodshed, it was the erstwhile nation of Veldermark which finally subjugated the warring tribes of Ash. Okay. Right. So Drake's Horn was at the southern end, and that could have been
Odin's.
The Odin one, potentially.
Which makes sense.
Right, so then the Mother Crystal of Zemix was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in southern Ash and Drake's Eye in the northern territories.
Eye is obviously the Shiva one.
Eye is presumably the Shiva one, yes. Meaning, let's see. Mother Crystal, which stood in the frozen waste of the northern storm, lands now lost to the Blight. Soon after the Mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosaria. Shiva's dominant at their fore. A terrible battle ensued, in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the ducal army succeeded in driving back the invaders for a time. Okay. So, yeah, that would make sense then that...
You wish to study the tomes?
So
if Zemix is a lost
Shiva,
Mother Crystal, perhaps that's also Leviathan's?
That is probably also Leviathan's if it's, like, completely removed, yeah.
Right, like, it was just gone, so that's why Leviathan was also just gone.
Right, so...
It's also water down there, right?
Yeah.
Presumably, like, it flooded. So that tracks.
Yeah, so Shiva, Phoenix / Ifrit.
Same thing.
Titan.
So this has to be Garuda's, is the crystalline dominions. The one
there was never a green one, was there?
No, but the one in the twins, I think, just sort of has to be that.
Yeah, that's
by
weird.
process of
That's weird
elimination.
too, considering the twins one ends up being the
Also the
special
Muhammad one. Yeah.
Well, not that, but because of Origin here. So
Right.
I when I was looking for key art for the end of the game, for the final stream, the main key art that they put out for the game at some point, not the box art, was Clive standing in front of the Dominion. And they noted I think last stream it was noted that the spires, that the spires here had were unknown. No one quite knew what the spires in the crystalline dominion were. But yeah, this one was a special one. It could have been Garuda. This one was definitely Bahamut.
Yeah.
And then,
Rama and Odin were
Rama
on this
or
continent. Exchangeable, right?
Exchangeable, yeah.
Yeah, so it just has to be Garuda's had to have been the crystalline dominions then.
Yes.
Or Odin's and Garuda's was in Shuddernash, right? I could buy that too.
It wasn't. This needed to be green.
Yeah.
Right.
Or black.
or somehow this needs to be the Garuda one because it was green, and this has to be Leviathan because it's blue.
Aaron, I could buy that too.
Yeah, it's just that there is color. There is color coordination
here,
going
yes.
on here. Yeah.
Yeah, very clearly there was color coordination because of Titan and Ifrits and even Bahamut's and
Yeah, because this one was definitely yellow.
Whichever the one in the
red,
is, it could...
bluish from what we could tell, white / tealish.
You know, I'm going with the one in the Wulude has to be Odin's because Rama is blue in this game. He's not purple. The purple thing is Odin, and that was purple.
Yeah, it's just the fact that. Yeah, I suppose it depends on do you have to be near it at birth?
Yeah.
Actually, let's check this. Let's see where Benedict is from. This might.
When next you'd visit.
This might help us a little bit.
That's a good call.
We have everyone. We've gathered them all.
Page.
Yo, the hooded man. Wow.
Right, so this is likely just Ultima or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is kind of weird.
It's definitely still weird.
Because it's he was dressed up
girl?
like how Joshua was dressed up as and appeared before Clive at the start of the game. Right?
Let's check in Benedicta.
Yeah, because the thing is, Sid found her, so she could have been from anywhere. Its dominance most often born among the descendants of the Motes of Wind.
Yep, its dominant is most often born among the descendants of the Motes of Wind, an ancient tribe that once dwelled in the land spanning the Strait of Otha, which is now the Crystalline Dominion. Okay, so then Leviathan
is the lost one of
presumably now that all these mother crystals are gone, though, dominance can no longer exist. Once whenever whoever has them dies out, they're gone. So that's why Leviathan is lost. Is that the mother crystal was the first to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have a timetable for when the other ones were necessarily lost. This one pretty recent.
Yeah, because I think the idea is that Jill's family was from that kingdom, and the Blight ruined it, and hence why she got adopted by the Rossfields. In my mind, this is what has transpired.
Yeah, but then she they had Shiva at the time though, and then presumably the Shiva dominant died so that Jill could eventually become the Shiva dominant, even when she was all the way over here.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's birthright stuff. Whatever. That's magic that's magic ether encoding in your body that the world can.
Yeah, it's also
to.
It is also a little unclear because they didn't go into the specific mechanics about how dominance inherited, right?
No, they didn't, which I kind of wish they did because it's the fascinating thing and one of the best parts of Attack on Titan.
Right, because for example, it's probably not just instantly after somebody dies that a dominant's born. Because for example, it's they were Elwyn's father was the Phoenix and had died, right?
Yeah.
Some years go by, he has Clive. He's not the dominant. Some more years go by, they have Joshua. He is the dominant, right?
Yeah, and it's could they have found that out right away? Or how old do they have to be before you find out? Yeah, I would have liked that to have been explored a bit more. And God, I suppose this information might be here. Let's see.
I mean, like hell, like another weird thing to consider is there probably would have been enough time for there to be a new Garuda dominant before the Crystalline Dimensions crystal was destroyed.
It's possible, yeah. Enormously glassy mountains that once towered over the lands of Valisthea, providing the crystal that the people of the twins relied upon in their everyday lives, while at the same time leeching ether from the earth. Clive and Joshua learned that they were planted here by Ultima for that very purpose, that the creature might accumulate enough ether to cast a supremely powerful spell, one that would remake the world. Oh, so I'm guessing Shinryu is just the final boss at this point, now that I'm thinking about it.
I could believe that.
That makes sense.
Because we already fought like normal Ultima. Or,
yeah, and it's
I mean,
all
primed Ultima, I guess you will.
Yeah, and he's a Drake, and all of these things are meant to make him, I guess.
Yeah,
and Shinryu remakes
Drake,
worlds.
Yeah, I'm feeling Shinryu for sure.
I'm hoping Shinryu.
Does Shinryu do time travel shit? I know he does like dimensional shit.
It's the explanation of Dissidia.
Okay.
Eventually, it's the explanation. Some awaken at birth while others are chosen later in life. But once one is chosen, one's life changes forever. Those within whom sleep the power of an icon, though they look and think no differently than any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves.
Yeah, so like Jill, I think woke into it later in life. It's not like she was born necessarily the dominant of Shiva.
Shattered aspects of Ultima's power given flesh by human hosts. It is the two Wardens of Fire, Phoenix and Ifrit, who together comprise his perfect form. The icons of the lesser elements serving as sacrifice to Muthos' altar in order to test and bolster the vessel's strength. So I guess we could also interpret it as... oh my god, there's a mystery. There are mysteries left unsolved. I suppose there is still...
Did you learn everything you needed?
The idea that this was orchestrated and not random as to who became a dominant.
Right.
Which, if anything, that makes the most sense. But okay. I think with that, I think we just head to the end at this point. I doubt we're missing out on much if Gav, on Gav's quest and Byron's quest. Let's go kill
King Behemoth.
King Behemoth, yeah. Spoilers, it's King Behemoth.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, man. I hope it has a crown. He's yellow. It's the Piss Behemoth.
S for extreme.
Horseman. Turn this down a little bit.
I'd rather look at Royalist as guard dogs.
Ooh.
Slow.
Love the cat crown.
Jill and Josh are just getting bodied over there. This move hurts. I fought a fucking Phoenix with this that did this last night. This shit hurts.
It's the corner pressure.
God damn it. Really?
I needed that.
Really? I should knock him down.
Garland. Oh. Not staggered for long. Oh my god.
Guys, are you still there?
Put on the fucking epileptic boarding filter.
Lads,
Jesus Christ.
lads. Where the fuck am I? Okay.
Oh lord.
We're good. Thank you, Joshua. I owe you my life.
Oh no!
Oh, come on! Help.
It's gonna be worse.
Help.
I thought you just had a Xenoblade fucking time flashback, flash forward.
A vision.
I think he's gonna pee when he does that. Oh, he is the piss behemoth.
I fucking hit the button! I'm over here now. Ow. I'm gonna die. Don't do that. That all you got? I'm coming for you. Ow. He's summoning a meteor. Yep. Cool, something killed me. So that's weird because I definitely have something that just reses me when I die. So I guess I actually.
Did you ever buy it? Actually,
I
know
did,
it's
I did buy it.
Okay.
What are my items looking like? It actually gives me my items back. That's crazy. All right, that's fine. I'll just literally do nothing during that sequence. It's fine. I could have teleported to him actually. I had a plan. Ow. I like that. I like that back swipe. Torgal. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Such a bitch. Come here. Right. Right there. Yeah, good enough. Why? What is with that move's hit detection? Yeah, not a great stagger, but whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Really? Ooh. Oh, okay. You're gonna miss.
Thanks, boy.
This is like the worst possible location I could be. So yeah, no, that move does more damage than anything else in the game. I swear to God. This is such a bad spot.
Yeah, I think your life thing got eaten there.
Yeah, it totally did. I guess I actually don't need that on. I'm hitting the button game. All right, let's just do this, and then I should be able to slow time. I don't know what's up with the camera here. Pretty good.
Holy shit!
All right.
That's better.
Not even getting near him. I'm running straight at him. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm gone. I saw it.
Nice try.
I just kill it. Fuck me, man! What are you, Hades? That was weird. Cool. Now that was a boss fight. Woo! Yeah, that maelstrom damage is no joke. You can't actually run away from that. I don't know where to get the dark steel then.
No match for you, Toggle.
Thinking it would be. Oh no.
Maybe
My
get it after you beat the
carbs.
game. I suppose it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible. All right, cool. Let's go stock up then.
Still alive, are ya?
No, I died actually.
Quick about it.
Hmm.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I don't know what happened then.
You definitely hit 0 HP and then got half your health back.
Yeah, that's weird.
Unless fucking
Can I actually make
Joshua has some shit that he has a one-time res or something.
Yeah, I suppose that's possible.
You know, like uses that first.
Yeah, I'd like to go get this, but Reaper and Thanatos. What about the Battle Horn?
And
God, I'd have to go find them though. I think allotting 2 hours to side content on the final stream is enough. I think we just go. I imagine this just puts me right back here though once I beat the game. We really wanted to go see it afterwards. I was right by that. This guy's got to have the battle horn, right? The goblin.
Oh, of course.
I think it would. Okay, well, I will be right back. Bathroom, then we're gonna finish this.
You doing okay, Brad?
I'm suffering from mid.
Suffering from mid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It happens. Not the end of the world.
Sounds like it was a good ride, though, yeah?
Yeah, it was a fun ride. It's just, you know how, like, sometimes you finish a show and, like, the last episode makes everything that you watched just unfortunately worse.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is.
Yeah, it turns out endings are hard, and people are bad at writing them.
Yeah, and it can definitely make or break a show, you know?
You selling all your aerial stock, though?
Well, no. I'm
sell.
You know what? It's not. Yes. You know what? I'm selling my aerial stock, but it's so I can buy Caliban stock. That's
You
that's
buy
what
more
it is.
Caliban stock.
Yeah, it's so I can buy more Caliban stock. Because honestly,
Yeah, you don't want to be
Caliban
bricked.
Caliban is really fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't think I know which one.
Caliban is.
Yeah, Caliban is.
It only shows up in the last 4 episodes, so you probably haven't seen it.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, this does look neat.
You saw it?
Oh, I'm just looking it up.
It's a great mobile suit. Sorry, it's the Calibarn. My bad.
Or
also Caliburn.
I mean, I got results for Gundam Caliban. Maybe it's other people misspelling it.
It's spelled Calibarn in the show. It's supposed to be a mashup of Caliburn and Caliban. As you know, get it? Excaliburn sword, or Caliburn sword in the stone.
Yeah.
Lady of the Lake, the witch. The witch.
Ooh, that's quite the pull.
Yeah, well, it doesn't actually matter.
Right, because it's not like those two things are what
No.
they're like relating to.
No, they're just naming conventions.
What are y'all talking about?
Gundam.
Alex, well, he asked me if I was okay, and I said no, I'm suffering from mid.
Ooh, me too. She's not real. Is that what you said, Tommy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
we usually have the same
he-
replies.
He thought it. I could feel it.
I was trying to think of some mid joke. I could
He asked if I was selling all of my aerial stock, and I said more so like trading it in for Caliban stock, because I still like the aerial. However, I think Caliban is one of the coolest movies in the show.
Of what she means the Caliburn.
But it's actually the Calibarn.
I'm so confused.
Calibog.
Not that. That's something else.
I did it, Sid. I made friends with all the animals in the hideaway. But you know what I'd really like? My own goblin. Or maybe a marble. Or a bomb. But only if it was a big one. That or a bander curl, but not a cactuar. They're too prickly.
We never bought a fucking cactuar!
Yeah, they don't live on this continent.
Or a Tonberry!
You know, this is definitely a shame.
This is 6 out of 10 territory, for sure.
Yeah, because so I'll say the weird thing with that for me is that if this was like a spin-off game, I think I'd be fine with that, right? Whatever. Like we played fucking Strangers of Paradise and there wasn't Cactuar, I wouldn't like have thought about it too much. Obviously there was a Cactuar, but
yeah.
This is Final Fantasy 16 though. And sometimes you gotta give the Final Fantasy the little Final Fantasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder if they definitely kept a certain tone throughout all the monsters. There's not freaks in this game from what I can really think of.
They will.
So this is a bestiary we could check.
Yeah, because what is it like? This is a cool game. It's got a good story. It's got pretty good characters, right?
Yep.
It's got badass boss fights. It's got fucking crazy good boss fights, right? With some incredible sequences. It's a good video game.
It's got spectacle for sure.
There's no doubt about that.
Friend. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
There should have been stupid mini games.
Always.
and goofy cactars. I should perform CPR on a kid with a dolphin or something. I don't know.
Absolutely. Our main character should be in Clown World during side quests because it's fun.
To get this off the screen, Alex, I want to think about what this.
Yeah, I'm within Wizard Class.
I was definitely waiting for more of this to happen.
Dude, I was ready for we're fighting some dark demon every time we cracked open a crystal.
This never happened again.
No,
we should not talk about this.
It's probably about to happen again. But it definitely was Typhon into main antagonist immediately.
So what you're saying is it's so over.
It might be
It's
over.
gonna be over soon enough.
Actually, this made you kill chocobos 0 out of 10.
Pretty bird.
You were the chocobo eater this time.
Whoa. Yeah. Oh my god, the Stoluses were birds. I thought it was like a different word for message. It was literally the name of the birds. Oh my god.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like a word for owl in like in Latin or something.
Owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of ether, allowing them to be passed on, and when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stoluses are mainly kept by the royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages and other This is crazy. Where was more magic ether tech like this? That's super cool.
Yeah, a Stolus is a demon in the Ars Goetia that's an owl.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't have like this was the craziest enemy we ran into. Of like the set of enemies in this game. It was definitely mostly just fantasy monsters. And obviously we have the weird fallen sci-fi things, of course. But oh, the Adamantoises is just being tortoises.
It's just a regular tortoise.
I kind of like it.
You're just killing tortoises. Making soup out of them.
The flans in this game are disgusting. But yeah, we didn't get like... Well, I suppose if flans are in the game, cactars aren't off the table. Ew.
But they acknowledge their existence at the very least.
That's true, that's true, that's true.
I feel like they could have gotten away with a fallen machination that was a Tonberry.
Sure, yeah.
If they didn't want to have like just a kind of a weird guy existing, right?
Green dolphin thing with a kitchen knife.
Right.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
Origin. Awoken from its slumber beneath the foundations of Twinside, the corrupted construct now looms over the twins, its form a bruise on the very heavens. Let's go.
Hopefully this isn't like a 6-hour sequence.
Be weird if it was. Could be. Oh, we got everyone here.
While you're at it,
Walking with my basic ass green rarity sword.
Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Aww.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mitt.
We'll see.
Next. Yeah, whatever happened with these two?
That was a lingering hug. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're getting one too. I always wanted a gay best friend.
So is the presumption that this is...
You're in charge now, Gav.
It's presumably a suicide mission, yeah.
And what does Tyre have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Not gonna say goodbye to her.
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Tyre. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
Does Tarja get a hug? Tarja should get a hug. Actually, don't hug... Clive, don't hug people. You got weird sharp elbow things.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before. So just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
If that is all?
Jill.
Not quite.
Torgal, you were
Torgal.
Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him. And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
I know. I love you too.
Now, we have a god to kill.
They're gonna jump.
I'm going to coil up like a spring.
Let's hope this works. Let's hope Bahamut doesn't raise the entire fucking hideaway. Leviathan should have been in the game, so that could have been our 7th power, so that Jill could come with us. Little weird that she's not coming with us.
A bit. I guess she has to watch Torgal.
Oh, we got the gay boy instead. God, Bahamut's so fucking cool.
A Bahamut, huh?
Yeah, Dion can still prime.
Got the gay wrath of Bahamut.
Gonna blow a hole in it? No, it's gonna come attack you, yep.
Here they come. Hold on, Joshua. Already am.
It's the fucking things from Xenoblade 1.
Nice.
It's going to make us a way in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Chaos now.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Giant elevator.
It's a giant elevator.
Where it all began. Where it all begins. Our ark. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well, there's 3 of us and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
Good air support.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
Ah. Ultima Prime. Ifrit, Phoenix, and Bahamut.
That's incredible.
Oh! It was huge. And he's like Garuda-fied. He's got the wing. Oh no, I guess Ultima just had the wings.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe he like pulls from all of them. Oh god.
Oh, I think he just hit square. I think he just got an input.
Oh man, are we Asura's Wrath? Let's see.
I think he just Asura's Wrath, yeah.
It's really funny how hard Ifrit has it. Like, they can all fly but him. Though he's supposed to be able to. I don't even have a chance. We're getting fucking bodied. Ooh. Well, that's mine.
Move aside, Phoenix.
Ah, we have technically played as Dion now. Revelation. Oh, nice. Very cool.
Baby.
Try disaster.
Try disaster.
That might be an X-Death move in Dissidia, or that is just an X-Death move. Alright, great.
Thwarted. You thwarted him.
Great cutscene. Now can I fight him?
If Jill didn't have to be here for the Delta attack to go off, I'll take it.
And you only surrendered. This unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Also, I believe the term Prime is used for like super versions of boss fights in 14.
Okay.
So like Bahamut, Ifrit Prime is like a hard mode of him.
Gotcha.
You really have to have one wing right now, huh? Can you guys not do that?
Wow.
Go! Save your brother! I ask not for acceptance. Only forgiveness!
Watch how hard I can pee.
Cheating, you gotta assist Gohan.
Yeah. You need the dirty. Oh, well, okay, he'll do it himself. Never mind. All right.
Now, Father, it is done.
Rest in peace, King. was gonna say, we definitely gotta have a final dungeon, right?
No. Thank the Founder. Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion. Take my hand.
I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Oh no, not the assisted walking sequence.
You already know, player.
Oh.
Always.
Well, his chest is exposed, which means we probably will get weird answers about this thing. Why does this control poorly? We got movement tech. We don't have anything.
You got nothing.
You think you're Clive or Joshua right now?
I'm sorry about Dion.
Ooh, good question.
Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same.
Lucky for us, we landed dead center in the middle of where we needed to go. Or, I guess. Who knows where we needed to go?
Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
What the end of Mass Effect 3 looks like.
Oh my god, it's Marauder
Oh my
Shields.
god. Brad, am I wrong? Does this not remind you of that sequence?
This entire sequence is very Mass Effect-like.
Light, so cold, so empty. We're close, aren't we?
It seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home. Clive.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
Okay, so we yoinked one of them.
Oh no.
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Just let it out at this point.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Oh.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
We're gonna have so many arms.
Clive. Don't speak. Shh. The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit and the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance.
In vain.
In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you're...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Look at me, Joshua. Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
Gonna say, what platform in the middle of nowhere are we going to? I think this is the Chronolith trial stage.
You're still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
As we always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Oh, of course.
So I like how he has less arms.
Where? I'll do that. What? I was so out of there. I suck.
This is the work of my will.
Cool. Cool. Kingdom Hearts particles there. Really? Really? I'm like just on the edge of these things.
Conceited fool.
Wrong button. It worked.
I needed that.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed.
Here we go.
Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken.
Okay.
And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Of course.
Try it.
Yep. Oh, Lord.
Too slow.
That was really easy to avoid.
Nice try.
You mind letting me cast my fucking spell? I'm out of there. Oh, you're so dead. Now it's on cooldown, fuck.
What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us.
One of ass. Don't do that.
I created you.
Ultima Risen.
And what is mine mine to destroy.
Cool. Hell yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
But we are no longer yours.
Alright, money on me transform into every single one of the icons.
The bird has won.
Either together or individually, we will go to every single one.
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who will turn the scourge upon his master.
Okay. And I got this also. Gotta remember that. Alright, we're in the flight form.
Nice.
Stellar Zixon. Yeah.
Ixton.
Can't see shit, Captain. Areola.
Areola.
Hot.
It's really fucking cool. Perfect.
We get more out of this, actually. Then we can... Easy.
Perfect. Let's go.
The
Oh
Rapture!
my God.
I'm trying to leave. Help. Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
Enough! With fire shall fire be repaid.
Purgatorium. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not gonna make it. Oh, come on. Don't dodge into it, Ifrit. Eat the damage, who cares? 40.
For that. 40 seconds.
The timing's actually kind of hard on the... Fuck. Can't fucking see anything. Can you do your finisher there, buddy? You really don't want to for some reason. I got that one. We're so back. how he says unlocking Purgatorium.
40 seconds! Oh my god. Not even a problem. Wow.
Does that not have a finisher? There it is. I just have to get hit by this, I guess. This comes out fast. That's fine.
Pulsar.
Can't see shit, Captain. Ow.
Dina Makios, I think is a...
What,
Dima.
I don't even care. You're getting spitfired. I have so much healing. Right in your fucking face.
I think
yeah.
you're during this.
Probably am. I dodged that. Gone. Damn.
Jesus, your room must be an oven with all these particle effects.
Bop. 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 Alright, now get out of the mechs and punch each other.
No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid.
You're cheating.
You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the result shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say we better end on a... Alright, Leviathan. Shit. Fuck, man. One of you's gotta be Leviathan.
The omnibus.
Super Seymour Flux. They formed the fucking the Clifod.
Seraphim.
Yeah, the Seraphim. Yeah. There we go.
Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete.
This is final boss of Xenoblade.
And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Oh, it's called Ultimalius.
Supposed to like Ultimecia.
Oh yeah, well yeah, there's one.
We have, so we know what they grant. They bring us together.
The cult was called Malleus.
Strong.
Oh, okay, okay. Bullman and Fulgur.
Ow. Hold on, let me get my bearings here. I was just mashing like a fool for the last 10 minutes.
It is a little purple, actually.
Yep, okay. There we go.
Nice try.
Fuck. I'm hitting the fucking button.
Cataclysm.
Nice try.
I'm a gamer. A little bit of gaming happening there. Ah!
Petulant child.
Oh, you're a petulant child. Are you gonna stand for that?
Ignorant slave.
I will crush you.
Fucking, like, let me...
Dust to dust.
Ah. I'm
Reminds me of a move in Kingdom
trying.
2 that Alias does? What's the name?
Don't do that. You do it too. Yes, sir. Now we're talking. There we go. Go on, loud drunk. Fuck her up. It's funny because this is very much like the final boss of oh, here we go.
Nice.
Of Strangers in Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, the tone the tone changed. Hey, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
We get that from the deer.
You really did. Boreal Rhapsody.
Woo! Woo! Severance.
God damn it, let me hit you. I'm okay. Dodge him, bro. Fucker, let me hit you! I know you got super cool particle effects, you asshole, but oh my god. What? Or you run away again, you bitch. I hate you. Yeah, do it. You should put it behind you first. You should put it behind you first. That's fine too.
Vital!
That's my boy!
Hey, you Byron!
Ice unfeeling! Shiva!
Together!
Darkness, unending.
You got a special sword? Nah, it's just the sword.
Onward, my son. No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
Limit break.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
No fucking way.
I am nowhere near it, dude. Oh god. He's gonna teleport away the second I hit a button. We kindly stayed in place. Woo! Hey, you can't do that. You know what? Fuck it. You got a crit spot?
Yeah, I can
Yes, sir!
Ashes to ashes.
I'm fucking hitting the touch button!
Man, I love all these attack
Yeah, all
names.
these attack names are great.
When all hope is burned away, naught will remain but ash.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, there it goes. Ow. Whatever. Whoa, buddy, I'm fighting here. Whoa, buddy, I'm fighting here. Oh, wait. Come on! Am I supposed to have, like, some movement tech I don't know of? Again. I'm teleporting, bro. I'm so bad, man. That's your main move, and it does that. You're a bitch. Oh. You know that move we never used?
So sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you, or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end.
You gonna stand still and let me Zantetsuken you? Bye-bye.
The only fantasy here is yours.
Oh, come on.
And we shall be its final.
Oh, come on. Oh, cool.
I said
Final Fantasy.
What is that off? Oh my god.
Holy fucking Kino, Batman.
Fun stuff for sure. You get nothing. Fuck you. Yeah, fun stuff right there. Huh. He definitely pulled out the I'm throwing my burning sword through your chest at the last second. He's been sleeping on that one.
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it. Because that is our way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
World cleansing no jutsu. Young Byron. How long have they been sitting on this model of Clive? And Joshua, I guess. Five of his hands. Alright, now do it to the whole world.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along. But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me. These are our terms.
Oh.
Can he see it too? Jill.
Aren't you the most beautiful thing?
He is, isn't he? What are you gonna call him?
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav.
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
Oh.
A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark. For
If you need a rest, I can take him.
I'll hold you to that.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
And thus did our journey end.
Better not make a sequel where it's about Jill getting her lover back.
Fuck.
Don't do that. They did our boys dirty there.
Yeah.
I don't... I think Clive should have made it home, personally. But, okay. Yeah, so... Suddenly a Japanese song's playing.
My,
kind of funny.
By an artist that I'm very familiar with, which is cool.
Oh, cool.
To hear him. Yeah.
What'd you say their name was?
His name was Kenshi Yonezu.
Okay.
I've been listening to him for a really long time. He used to be a Vocaloid producer.
Yeah, I want to say that the credits song we heard there, the pre-credits roll, I think they actually announced that song before the game came out.
Yeah, it was like in a trailer or something.
Unless it was this song, but no, I think it was the other one, but it was in Japanese when they released it, I think. So I like the English version a lot.
Yeah, I feel like one of the two brothers should have lived at least.
Like maybe we get a singer,
Yeah.
maybe we get a post credits thing here, but
It's a little bleak.
yeah. Though him on that beach was probably like the best visuals in the game.
Yeah, that looked great.
So I'll give him that. But yeah, I'm all for bittersweet endings, but it's really gotta fit. And it was gonna be bittersweet no matter what because we lost Joshua, but I guess we knew he was on borrowed time. But still, but yeah, that's it's a really good game. However, I don't think there was anything really profound about it. There was nothing that, like, despite the exuberant presentation, it was nothing. It was still nothing special to me. It was really cool, but it went through the motions of what a lot of things that had greater depth and did the same things. It went through those motions, but it didn't feel as heavy. Not to undermine it by any means, because it was still good. It's not like it was completely hollow, but I suppose, like, I'm kind of sitting here with a cynical look at it of it's like a parody of what the Final Fantasy series is, in a way, where they're fighting the most generic god enemy I have ever seen in my life.
Yes.
I cannot understate how fucking awful Ultima is.
Yeah.
Boring as fuck all. Terrible villain. Especially at this point in time. I appreciated his
he had a cool introduction.
Ubiquity. I guess he's around. Sounded great. Looked pretty cool. But that fucker showing up and then being the main villain the whole time, I was kind of waiting for something a little more interesting to happen. But you kind of just, what you see is what you get in this game. But, yeah, like, it's an endearing cast. It's a thought out world. But it just did not have the personality or it didn't have it. It did not have the X factor that other Final Fantasies have had.
You know, it's really funny. During the final scenario with Ultima and all that stuff, I just kept thinking to myself, I didn't want to, like, say it out loud. I just kept thinking to myself, I'm like, this is just missing something. Dude, I don't know what it is, but it's not there.
And straight up, the part where they say, you know, fantasy final, whatever the fuck, I wanted to fucking spit. I wanted to be like, no, don't do this. Don't do this. I get it's a series of fan service, but I don't need, I'm not a fan of when, like I already said, series kind of end up being parodies of themselves almost in certain ways. And like, it just lacks something special.
Like, I remember in Strangers of Paradise, I really liked it when Jack stopped himself from saying the word fantasy.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was neat.
And it worked in that game, because that game kind of was this weird
Final Fantasy parody mishmash.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a mainlining game with, you know, a lot kind of riding on it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, again, I would not have these complaints if this didn't have 16 in the title.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like how even 15 has a bit of a X factor where you really fucking care about, like, the main
15
the main
made me
boys.
cry. This game didn't even get me close to crying. Like the end of 15 is profound.
Yes. Absolutely.
A disgusting, awful video game 15 is, and I wish no one to play it. However, there's a takeaway from that game at the very end that most games don't have, and Tabata knows how to fucking do that. That's for goddamn sure. All of his games are serious tearjerkers. But let me not understate this. This is still the best thing Final Fantasy that has come out from Square Enix in a long time. That's not Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI's probably their best game in a long fucking time. I'd rather this over 7 Remake. Let me make that perfectly clear.
You didn't snowboard though.
You did, yeah. It was lacking.
I guess you kind of did when you fought Titan, but yeah.
Yeah. The Titan and Odin fight were probably the best 2 things in the game. I did appreciate the last boss being quite lengthy, a lot to him. But like, you really gotta earn going into space and having a Gurren Lagann fight, and this game did not really earn that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like the Bahamut sequence made sense because those are just kaiju fights, right? I can just sit there and be like, kaiju fight, cool. Let's get crazy. But for like the ultimatum, literally. And like the bad guys even just named Ultima. It's just named after a spell from the Final Fantasy series. Yeah. I think we've said pretty much all we had to say about the combat in the game as well. It was not boring, it was fun, but it was lacking a certain something that really made it special as well.
Yeah, I think it was also the game has pacing issues.
Certainly.
Like, despite how fucking long it is, I think the prologue should have been longer. I think you should have had more time to breathe with the characters in the past before immediately jumping so far into the future. Because, like, I think, like, there should have been more between, like, Clive and his dad. And then I think there should have been parts of the game where you played as Slave Clive. That wasn't, like, just the little part in the beginning. Because it's like, this is the setup for his character. And, like, 50 hours into the game, it's like, I can really remember these things being a part of his character, if you get what I mean.
Right. But his character's flat. He has an incredibly flat character for in terms of his presence in the main game, in the main story. He's kind of funny in some of the side quests, but like, he's kind of just on a mission, and that's the extent of what he's gonna do. Not to say he wasn't likable, he was just a bit dry.
I think another issue with this game is the setting. The realistic fantasy, I think, is a bad fit for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, this is probably, like, apart from, like, not counting, God, I guess, like, 1, 2, and 3, fucking 4 is just airships out the ass. 5 is lower fantasy, but, this game's a lot like 5, but 5 still, at least, like, it's an older game. Like, the presentation can only be so crazy in 5, right? Whereas, like, they move past that in 6. And with some of the stuff in 5. 5 has, like, ancient underground technology, like in this game. Same kind of deal. But it works well enough for 5 because of what the game is presented as, what the game looks like. That game is also not a warfare game. This is a game about warfare. This is about warring nations. And that's not really that's often not the best parts of of the game, even if it works to add to the world. Like 8 is about you kind of being in the middle of a war between two major nations. But it works out because it plays this interesting angle of like a neutral party, like mercenaries. Whereas this game, it is all about you're kind of fighting everyone plus the dominance, and you have the bearer plight you're dealing with. But what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like the Sandbrook capital looked great, right?
Yeah.
Cool, crazy architecture, cool, crazy crystal. But like, in all the Final Fantasy games I've played, every location is wonderful.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's like, wow, look at this. This is crazy. Like, you play fucking 9, and it's just a bunch of cities that are like cool fantasy stuff or giant trees, right?
You spend 30 minutes on a fucking gondola train lift thing, and it's the most evocative area. And you don't get to see the whole thing, but you know you're really up high, so there's that nice minefield that you gotta do.
Like 10 has the fucking Blitzball arena place. It has the fucking
every fucking inch of 10 is more creative than most games when it comes to aesthetics. As Devin points out here, like, yeah, this is the tactics setting pretty much.
Right.
And even
like,
then, Even then, I want to say Tactics might have more, might be higher tech than this game.
Right.
God knows 12 is actually quite high tech. That's like tons of fucking airships, the game.
Yeah.
Giant air fortresses and shit like that. And I think that game has like good ancient architecture too, and a lot of different varieties of such. Well, we've effectively played 12. We played Xenoblade, so very, very similar game. Yeah, I think ultimately it's just like it's not what I want from a Final Fantasy game. And like I always knew that. I always knew that this game fell so horribly within my expectations. I almost want to be disappointed, but I'm not, because it is good. I just don't think I'll really think about this game that often, which is sad.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate truth.
Which is unfortunate.
I'll think about the boss fights. I'll think about the fucking cool-ass moves those fuckers did. And the cool shit you could do with that, right?
Yeah. I'll think of this song. I'll definitely think of the Icon song, that's for fucking sure. The Icon song is really good. Wasn't as much crazy music as I wanted. I know Soken to have crazy music, and it was really the song against Typhon and the song against Titan. That is a song from 14.
Yeah.
That were like the most standout songs. The final boss didn't have a prog rock song. Who cares then? What's the point? Let me say this again. I like this game.
Yes,
this game only gets negatives because it's called Final Fantasy. Like all these characters I'm looking at here, I liked all of it. Yoto was a little underwhelming, but like
whatever, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I think another thing is that the fact that it's this single player action experience, I think, is also another bad fit for Final Fantasy. You should have a party in Final Fantasy.
You should absolutely have a fucking party in Final Fantasy.
And like you had boys with you pretty much the whole game, right? Like Jill and Torgal were with you basically the whole game.
Yeah.
But you should have a party in Final Fantasy.
It's fun. Our RPG parties are way more exciting. Like, we'll go back to the Chinese gacha we've been playing. Don't all those characters play really cool? Isn't it really neat to have a character that has a really cool kit? You know how in Persona we like the different characters not just because of the story, but because of gameplay and how they fit in my party and how I can make a comp?
And that's what I was about to say, is the fact that it's like the advantage of a video game format is that you can make characters likable through gameplay. We came around on fucking Salamander of all characters because
he killed Hades for us.
Because he killed Hades
because we got back up and pwned him because of fucking Illidan.
Like one of the worst characters in a Final Fantasy.
We made him work. It's always it definitely helps when you actually when you literally put yourself into the character, right? You literally voiced him, so you need to like him. But no, like yes, like having yes, exactly what you said. What was I gonna say though? Fuck.
Looks like we both experienced mid today, Alex.
I would not call this. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way. But I would not call this game mid. It's definitely.
No, neither would I.
Also, you were talking about like Star Rail and Persona.
Yeah, I was gonna say. The other issue is if it's gonna be an action game made by Square Enix, if it's not as good as Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't care. I know this is a hard fucking bar to pass.
Yeah, I'll drink the path, brother.
However, just copy it. It's timeless. Just make bosses.
It's fucking baffling.
Like Kingdom Hearts 2 is the fucking pinnacle of action RPG. It gets party members right. It gets weapons right. It gets stats right. Fucking... And it's also simple. You look at Kingdom Hearts and you're just like, ah, yes, XYZ. Of course. This boss should be kind of weak to lightning. Therefore, you might want to bring that and set this up or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the only issue with Kingdom Hearts 2 is that it doesn't explain, like, the complicated systems of the game.
Gives it depth.
The drive system is actually a catastrophe, and they should feel embarrassed about it.
Sure.
You can play through the entire game not knowing what the fuck it did.
Fair enough, but
despite obviously, once you learn it, it's amazing.
No, Cage 2 has it has depth so that the boss fights can be crazy. Like, yeah, you are spamming a lot of reflect, but you better time that reflect. Right? It's a game where you get to watch the spectacle of the bosses, but you're always really interacting with it, and then you get your turn. Because, like, if you're gonna make a mashy action game, at least make it like Kingdom Hearts, where you know when it's your turn, and when you know when it's their turn, right? And then the party members actually do something in that game.
Yeah.
We're worried as fuck for Kingdom Hearts 4. God.
Yeah, as Alexis pointed out, Remind gave me a glimmer of hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that shit's amazing.
So I hear. But... I just want... I would rather have a Kingdom Hearts reboot. Murder Nomura. Someone who cares about the franchise who's also crazy takes over, and then they fucking reboot it. Start with that same mystery 1 had. Man, Kingdom Hearts fell apart immediately after 1. The thread was grabbed and pulled to unravel it all immediately after 1. With all the spin-off nonsense, man. Ugh. But we're not here to lament Kingdom Hearts. There will be plenty.
I'm always here to...
There will be plenty of time for that. These are the longest credits ever, by the way.
It's good. We needed to talk about things.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if you actually have a whole other kit with Ultima in it, by the way, because like what they said about New Game Plus.
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe it's just a spell, but they did say you get Ultima in New Game Plus.
Ultima weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe is you can craft
Ultima you can craft Ultima, is what they said.
Okay.
Or something. I'm gonna pop into the channel for now, boys. I'll see you.
Okay. Yeah. You know what we said.
You might miss the stinger though, but we'll let you know.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, I think like I would have been fine if Clive like gave his life to bring Joshua back to life. That would have been fine. I would have taken that. I also would have taken Clive just being alive. I would have taken both brothers coming back on each other's arms and smiling at Jill, and then the game ended.
Yeah, I'm gonna be actually more upset if we don't get closure with the world state, because this is a game about the world state.
Yeah.
And if we lose our boy and don't get closure on the world state, then it's actually a bad game. Because the end of a game does matter. It matters a lot.
Yeah, so it occurs to me that, like, if they were going to kill off Clive, which obviously they did, suddenly the 5-year time skip makes it a little bit more sense narratively. Because then I feel, like, less bad for, like, the fact that, like, Jill wouldn't have actually gotten to spend time with Clive if there wasn't a weird 5-year time skip in the middle of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also their relationship was still could have developed at any rate.
Yeah, but if there wasn't the 5-year time skip, 5-year time skip, and the game just like took place in the course of a couple of months, it would have been like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, maybe he left her pregnant, pregnant.
A dream of Offspring.
With Leviathan and the...
Yeah, with Leviathan.
Fuck, they really just... Was it a narrative thing, or was it on the cutting room floor? They were like... We can't have all 8. We can't have 9 dominance.
So on some level, it's sort of, I think it had to have been a narrative thing, because like if what we determined was true with the missing crystal, it kind of made sense.
Right.
I'm
just thinking of the chicken or egg scenario. Why
Yeah,
is
for
Leviathan
sure.
not here? Did they check the production line and say, "Ooh, we can't fit the snake in here too. You know, we only have room for we probably only have feasible room for like this many." Or was it, you know, we'll write it out, or rather not write it out. We'll put this in place in the world for world building sake.
Right.
Probably the latter.
Yeah, because like Leviathan would have been like probably a boss fight similar to Titan. Just that hazard of gas.
Oh, I know why. I get it. Okay, alright. So in 15, the Titan boss fight's the worst thing in the game, but the Leviathan fight's kind of okay. So they opted
to do the reverse.
To get rid of Leviathan and keep Titan. And do right by the Titan boss fight. Man, do you remember when at E3 the Titan boss fight broke during the presentation?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it didn't work. It straight up stopped working. Just nothing happened for a couple of minutes. Oh god, that would be so devastating to have to stand on stage.
Yeah,
And have your game just not work.
I remember Ash Creed 4 not working on stage. That's about it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, pretty bad. Like, you were supposed to, like, ride something from one of the Magitech soldiers. They had, like, a missile spike thing, and you're supposed to ride it and hit Titan. It just wasn't working. And then I don't think it was in the final game. I think you just blocked Titan's punches, and then the fight ended.
That's funny.
Gothic brings up a good point. Did the entire continent of Asia work on this game?
Maybe.
One of them should have said something about the milquetoast story.
This is why I doubt 14 being good, by the way. This is what I imagine 14 stories like. It was this game.
Well, from what we've been informed, it sounds like 14 at least had a personal connection on, like, Shadowbringers. There's at least build-up over multiple expansions of getting attached to the main antagonist, who's just a guy, and effectively an ally. Whereas this is fucking most boring god being ever. I'm waiting for my name to pop up in these credits. Everyone's here.
Ugh.
God, there was no final dungeon either. It just happened. You just kind of walked into the end of it. Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I apparently can fast forward through these.
That's fine. We were talking.
Okay, we were about there. There we go.
All right.
Every time.
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother.
Oh no, they have to make fire now.
Come on. If only I had the flames of an icon.
Icon?
Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Because, like...
Come on, hurry! Hurry!
Dog.
Right.
But also, like, what of Rosalith?
Right, let's play the saint in the secretary. No, I don't want to be Madhu. What do you want to play then? War of the Icons!
Huh.
Again? Right. And I get to be a freak. Right, I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
They named the dog Bahamut.
Good name. That wasn't it. That's not what I wanted to see. A game about fucking...
Your demo complete? Excellent work.
Yo, I
guys.
did it. 53 hours? Oh, that's nice that we get a thing. Oh, don't make a fucking sequel. Oh god, that worries me. That's so much world state left. Like, this was a game about the world and like the people in it, and then we just don't get an epilogue.
So that shows that like
that sucks.
Life did go on for people.
Yeah, like cool. I care about the characters and in the world and the kingdoms and like what went on after that, and also when did Joshua write that fucking book?
Yeah, so that's really weird because it's not like he was writing a book the whole time, and that's like that. I'm supposed to
maybe he was.
extrapolate that Joshua survived and wrote a book about it.
You call it Final Fantasy. That's at least kind of cool. Maybe he was compiling something, but yeah. New Game Plus is now available from the title screen. This option allows you to start a new game with player and item data carried over from a previous completed playthrough. The gameplay mode Final Fantasy is also now available for use exclusively with New Game Plus. The Final Fantasy gameplay mode offers the following. Increased enemy strength and increased player cap, level cap 100, which I guess we probably could have hit 50.
Yeah,
New gear and items, mode exclusive content. That's not a fucking ending.
It's probably just haunts and shit. But you have to start at the game?
Nah, it's gonna put me here if I wanted to do more side quests and stuff.
Okay, I guess he's just...
Man, they fumbled the bag. Oh, man. Oh, that's so upsetting.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just
We
a big
didn't.
crystal. How hard could it be?
Huh. I'm gonna have to sleep on this one and then still be right about all my feelings tomorrow. But oof. Hard disagree with that ending presentation. Good song though. Anyway, yeah, still not playing 14. And I'm still waiting for the phone call where they give you and I creative rights and decision making over the Final Fantasy series. But hey, at least we could turn into a dog.